I regret making this video. Hello, good morning or good evening whenever you are watching this. I hope you are doing well. My name is Catherine, and today we're going over my physical TBR. It's come to my attention that I own a lot of books that I have not read, which is a problem and not something that I like about myself. In fact, I'm rather embarrassed, but that is the reason why I'm doing a book buying ban right now, or book buying limit. We call it a book buying ban, but you can still buy some books. Follow me on Instagram, you'll see all the details. Today, I decided it's the day that I am going to count how many books I need to read and show you guys my entire physical TBR. So there's a lot of books in front of me. You can't see it right now, but you can see how empty these shelves look behind me. I'm literally just going to go through these books one at a time, and I'm going to be real sad when I edit this. I think that's the way. I kind of have things sorted in segments because that's how I pulled them off of the shelf, but obviously there's some things that are kind of mixed up depending where they were on my shelves and how recently I got them. These are going to be in kind of a genre order, but not totally. It would have taken way too long to fully organize. Put down below now how many books you think there are. Here we go. Vamps by Nicole Arnett. Pride and Protest by Nikki Payne. Soulmates by Suzanne Lee. Where We End and Begin by Jane Igaro. On the Rooftops by Margaret Wilkerson Sexton. A Guide to Being Just Friends by Sophie Sullivan. The Boxing Baroness by Minerva Spencer. The Rewind by Allison Winscott. Not Again by Kawana Jackson. The Wolf Den by Elodie Harper. We Can't Keep Meeting Like This by Rachel Lynn Solomon. How to Fake It in Hollywood by Ava Wilder. The Accidental Pinup by Danielle Jackson. Meant to Be by Hannah Ornstein. Circling Back to You by Julie Tew. When in Rome by Sarah Adams. Boys Come First by Erin Foley. The Stand-In by Lily Chu. Same Time, Same Place by David M. Barnett. Queerly Beloved by Susie Demond. The Cartographers by Peng Shepard. Wild and Wicked Things by Francesca May. Shine by Jessica Jung. This title is on the side. Falling Hard for the Royal Guard by Megan Clausen. Hotel Laguna by Nicole Harrison. It Happened One Fight by Maureen Lee Lentker. The Only Purple House in Town by Anne Aguar. Georgie All Along by Kate Claiborne. Full Exposure by Tenkin Lam. Something Wild and Wonderful by Anita Kelly. The Foxglove King by Hannah Whitman. For Her Consideration by Amy Spalding. The London Seance Society by Sarah Penner. Ander and Santi Were Here by Yanni Garzavia. Zora Books Her Happily Ever After by Taj McCoy. Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Robin and Her Misfits by Kelly Ann Jacobson. Girls Like Girls by Haley Kiyoko. The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin. House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. The Psalm of Storm and Silence by Roseanne A. Brown. A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. The Ivory Key by Akisha Rahman. The Wicked Deep by Shay Aaron Shaw. The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James. Blood Scion by Deborah Foley. All Our Hidden Gifts by Caroline O'Donoghue. Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. Ravenge the Dark by Tara Sim. Lost in the Neverwood by Aidan Thomas. All the Tides of Fate by Adeline Grace. Grey Warren by Maggie Stiefvater. The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. Cast in Firelight by Dana Swift. My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. The Sunbear Trials by Aidan Thomas. Iron Widow by Sharon J. Shao. In the Afterlight by Alexandra Bracken. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Book of Night by Holly Black. The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake. Saint by Adrienne Young. The Last Legacy by Adrienne Young. Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. When Night Breaks by Janelle Angelis. Illusionary by Zoraida Cordova. A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. A Lady's Guide to Fortune Hunting by Sophie Irwin. We Free the Stars by Hafsa Faisal. Sleeping Giants by Sullivan Nouvelle. City of Dusk by Tara Sim. Babel by R.F. Kwong. My hope is that this is At this point, I'll be happy for under 300. Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshni Chachki. The Luminaries by Suzanne Denard. This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. Gideon the Ninth, Paro the Ninth, and Nona the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Gilded by Marissa Meyer. Fairest by Marissa Meyer. The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. The Sisters of the Winterwood by Rena Rossner. The Unspoken Name by A.K. Larkwood. City of Brass and The Empire of Gold by C.A. Chakraborty. I am so sorry if that is incorrect. A Discovery of Witches, A Book of Life, and Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness. The Magicians by Lev Grossman. The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carringer. The Devil You Know and Deal with the Devil by Kit Rocha. Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion. Portrait of a Thief by Grace D. Lee. The Silver Serpent and the Brawn Beast by Roshni Chachki. The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, Balance, Tithe and the Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. Drawn Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones. Poster Girl by Veronica Roth. The Book Eaters by Suni Dean. The Whispering Dark by Kelly Andrew. Juniper and Thorn by Ava Reed. A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. I have like a headache with how stressful this is. The Odyssey by Homer, translated by Emily Wilson. Dead Dead Girls by Nekesa Afia. Wings of Ebony by J.L. The Rebel King and Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. A Study in Scarlet Women by Sherry Thomas. Seventh Son by Joseph Delaney. I bought this because it has Ben Barnes on it. Like, I don't know what y'all expect from me at this point. Ellis by Heart by Stephen Sater. Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. The Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green. I know, I haven't read this yet. Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Only in Naples by Catherine Wilson. The House of Impossible Beauties by Joseph Cassara. Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. All I Know Now by Carrie Hope Fletcher. All That She Can See by Carrie Hope Fletcher. The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. Love and Color by Baloo Babalola. Well, This Is Exhausting by Sophia Benoit. Accurate. Body Positive Power by Megan Jane Crabb. For those of you keeping track at home, I believe that is 120 so far. So there's still hope I'll be under 300. I might be under 250. Hard Lovin' Man by Lorraine Heath. I need to explain. I did get this because I just think this is hilarious. To Seduce a Sinner by Elizabeth Hoyt. Thief of Shadows by Elizabeth Hoyt. Lord of Darkness by Elizabeth Hoyt. One Moonlit Night and The Truest Heart by Samantha James. In Bed with the Duke by Christina Dodd. Beloved Bondage by Catherine Kincaid. Cold Hearted Rape. Devil in Spring. Hello Stranger. Chasing Cassandra. It Happened One Autumn. Scandal in Spring. Lady Sophia's Lover. Again the Magic. When Strangers Marry. Marrying Winterborn. Tempt Me Till Twilight. Mine Till Midnight, all by Lisa Kleypas. Wicked in Your Arms. And While the Duke Was Sleeping by Sophie Jordan. The Seduction of an Unknown Lady by Samantha James. Untamed by Elizabeth Lowell. Forbidden Love by Karen Roberts. Wild and Wicked by Jill Barnett. The Hellion and the Hero by Emily Sullivan. Not Quite a Lady by Loretta Chase. Gazebo Rendezvous by Martha Jean Powers. I got this because of the cover. It's a great cover. The Secret Diaries of Miss Miranda Shever by Julia Quinn. Nighthawk by Beverly Jenkins. West End Earl by Bethany Bennett. Someday My Duke Will Come. A Duke Worth Fighting For by Christina Britton. Rules for Heiress by Amelia Howard. An Extraordinary Lord by Anna Harrington. The Rake Gets Ravished by Sophie Jordan. New Orleans Legacy by Alexandra Ripley. Nobody's Princess by Erica Ridley. The Perks of Loving a Wallflower by Erica Ridley. Reputation by Lex Croucher. An Affair Before Christmas. Potent Pleasures. The Taming of the Duke. Much Ado About You. Kiss Me Annabelle. Not Quite Ready, all by Eloisa James. Beyond Seduction. To Distraction. A Fine Passion. The Edge of Desire. On a Wild Night, all by Stephanie Lawrence. I have 5 more piles. 5 more piles to go through. This was a choice that I made. I did this to myself. Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. King of Wrath by Anna Huang. Under the Earth, Over the Sky by Emily McCott. Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. No, I haven't read this. I don't know why everyone assumes that I have read it already. It's really funny. Alone with You in the Ether by Livy Blake. Lovely Tangled Vices by Livy Blake. The Lover's Grimm by Livy Blake. Fairy Tales of the Macabre. La Petite Morte by Livy Blake. Midsummer Night Dreams. Masters of Death. One for My Enemy. All by Livy Blake. There Are No Saints by Sophie Lark. A Ruin of Roses by K.F. Bren. King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. Promises and Pomegranates by Savar Miller. Dark Harmony by Laura Thalassa. The Emperor of Evening Stars by Laura Thalassa. A Trial of Sorcerer by Elise Kovo. A Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kovo. Pestilence, War, Famine, and Death by Laura Thalassa. Igniting Darkness and Courting Darkness by Robin Lefevers. I am legitimately sweating right now. The House with the Golden Door by Elodie Harper. Ithaca by Claire North. A Restless Truth by Freya Mosk. When Women Were Dragons by Kelly Barnhill. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. Lore Olympus Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. I've read these on Webtoons, I just haven't read the physical version, and I want to read the physical version, so. Extraordinary by V.E. Schwab. Emma Dreams of Stars by Takana Masonovu Pavlovich. The Percy Jackson graphic novels. 1, 2, 3, Titan's Curse, 4, Battle of the Labyrinth, and 5, The Last Olympian. Alpha Volume 1 and Alpha Volume 2 by Little Chimera and Olivia Blake. Wires and Nerve Volume 1 and Volume 2 by Marissa Meyer. The Captive Mermaid's Promise by Zoe Castile. The Fae Queen's Captive by Sierra Simone. The Hellmouth Guardian's Lover by Adriana Herrera. The Vixen's Decoy by Nikki Sloan. The Death God's Sacrifice by Jenny Nordbach, and The Demon's Bargain by Katie Robert. Court of the Vampire Queen by Katie Robert. The Dragon's Bride by Katie Robert. Speechless by Lindsay Lanza. The Excalibur Curse by Kirsten White. Kingdom of the Wicked. Kingdom of the Cursed. Kingdom of the Feared by Carrie Maniscalco. I accidentally left some up there. Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Haro. Daughter of Sparta by Claire M. Andrews. Nine Liars by Maureen Johnson. The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson. A Scatter of Light by Melinda Lowe. She Gets the Girl by Rachel Lippincott and Allison Derrick. Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen. How to Excavate a Heart by Jake Maya Arlo. As If on Cue by Marissa Cantor. Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. See You Yesterday by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Here's to Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. The Chandler Legacy by Abdi Nazmeen. A Cuban Scroll Guide to Tea and Tomorrow by Laura Taylor Nami. The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. No Funny Business by Amanda Axel. A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. Recipe for Persuasion and Incense and Sensibility by Sonali Dev. By Any Other Name by Lauren Kate. Witch Peelies by Anne Aguar. Blame It on the Brontes by Annie Serino. Kiss My Cupcake by Helena Hunting. The American Roommate Experiment by Elena Armez. Mum's the Word by Stacey Hart. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. The League of Gentle Witches by India Holton. The Wisteria Society of Ladies by India Holton. Luck and Last Resorts by Sarah Gunder Ruiz. For the Love of the Bard by Jessica Martin. I Like You Like That by Kayla Gross. The Spare by Amanda Dunbar. Conventionally Yours by Annabeth Albert. Midnight Duet by Jen Comfort. Oh my god, I'm on my last pile. This is so exciting. Runaway Groomsman by Bangan Quinn. You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akwaeke Amusi. By the Book by Jasmine Guillory. The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon. Booked on a Feeling by J.C. Lee. Make You Mine This Christmas by Lizzie Huxley Jones. For Better or For Worse by Erin LaRosa. Not Your Average Hot Guy by Gwenda Bond. If the Sun Never Set. If We Were Perfect. If Love Had a Price. And If We Never Meet Again by Anna Huang. American Royalty by Tracy Livesay. And last but not least, Happy Endings by Ten Kim Lam. That was the last one. Okay, I have to do my final count now. Okay, I did the math. I could be wrong about this amount. I had said my goal was to be under 300. Unfortunately, if I did all the math right and I counted everything correctly, I'm at 325 books. So, we have a lot of reading to do this year. Wow, my camera was so in shock that it ran out of storage space. This could have been a lot worse. That's what I'm going to keep telling myself. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up for my own mental health. A little encouragement to finish these books. If you want to see how many of these books that I read this year, it's not going to be all 325, but if you want to see how many books I do finish, go ahead and hit subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you get notified every single time I post. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a much better night than I do as I have a full-on existential crisis. Until next time, bye!